Breeze now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
4 down. Ready. Yellow lady. Choose the mic. Watch mic.
Breeze now.
Fuck.
Over the middle to Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
I swear cover 4 is fucking
Traquan
useless.
Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Looks good on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return. Pretty good field position.
Through that hole. That was
at the 32-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, to work against the run.
This guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big
doesn't work against the pass,
just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before
the
game,
designed to
he was
stop
talking to
passes.
us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's Foles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Nah. In fact, that pinched protected.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
Now Foles. Over the middle, complete. That's Cole. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Attaboy, Keelan.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Tech then.
Foles. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lee. 1st down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
Honestly, just relieved that wasn't a pick.
Foles now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
You expect too much of them, Terry.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
What?
Throw left side complete. It's Lee. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Wow.
Marquise Lee in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Hit. Just to knock it down, something.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point.
I think the weirdest part of that was he caught the ball in the end zone, ran out of the end zone, and then ran back in.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
I had to run back into the end zone to get him to call the damn touchdown.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll get you
I think that was an
Orlando,
offensive lineman.
standing by is
I think he knew what to do.
He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Might have had a brief moment of panic.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Fournette on the counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
He'll look to throw.
What the hell? Oh.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Fucking hold.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Put a little too much mustard on it.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards in the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Ready. Blue 80.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's just that particular
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they
certain
come up
ones
on
they run a lot
down.
deeper than they do others. I've noticed.
Ready. Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
He did.
Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback.
I got the best fucking corners in the game, and they just bite on the
exactly
fucking
right. You have a guy
comeback
who has some
every
precision
time.
in throwing the
Crazy.
football because of the timing of the route.
Ready? We're ready.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ready? Yellow lady.
Breeze to throw on second down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Ready? Yellow lady.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. They just keep marching right along. First
yeah, I had
down
to restart my stream for whatever reason. It cut off.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10.
An error has
he's
occurred.
4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Ready?
On the counter, here's Kamara. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he's going to be taken
either blocking the back or
penalty
holding.
flag
Blocking
on
the
the
back.
field.
Back that
So
ass
a
up.
decent game, but all for naught on the
Back
penalty.
that
It's
ass
too
up.
bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They go play action here on first down. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Yeah. I mean, better to pick up 5 yards than to have that swatted down. Or worse.
Play action. Breeze. And just shutting him off there. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup there.
Oh,
26
no.
yards.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective
Oh, God.
is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
I hate comeback routes.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
End zone couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
He's going to get it running right. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot on the ground and come back. It just never materialized.
A long-ass drive.
They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Oh, the keeper, it's Breeze.
Oh, he got it. The QB sneak.
Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees.
Hey, at least he got it.
On the sneak from a yard out. And the Saints get a bit closer.
Oh, damn.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now a handoff, running off, tackle
The
right.
benefit of playing a decent human being, man.
Will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a
Yeah, I'm not one of the guys who does nothing but handle exploits in the game.
On the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Play the game the way it's meant to be played.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Fournette.
Here you go.
Fournette, a first down, still going. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And
Damn it.
Finally down at the 9-yard line. A big run by the big man Fournette. 64 yards on the ground.
Good run, though.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game
I wasn't
moves
expecting
along?
fucking Lattimore to fly out of nowhere and walk him down, though. That's for sure.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle.
Goddamn, ASJ, you didn't even try to block.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll
Still.
be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd
The
and goal.
least he could have did was make a token effort. God bless America. Killing me. Put your hands up something, you know? They just straight up ran around him.
Here's Fournette. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them.
Sandlot, the best baseball
so
we
with
ever
that,
made.
you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Ready. We're waiting.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I'm kind of glad Ngakoue hit the outside and forced you to cut back in.
Now Brees throwing on 2nd down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And it hurt, but my friends never stood down when...
Breeze now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down.
Really good passing days.
Given those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They just not want to get beat over the top.
Like 6 passes combined between the two of us.
Take the short routes, but now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Great day for passing.
Shotgun now for Breeze. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
What?
And he's got this down to the 35.
Damn it.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that.
I don't know why. I got purple zones out there that's supposed to be covering that.
With him running the team, that you can actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Purple zones are meant specifically to cover the corners.
On first down, Breeze. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
Telvin fucking Smith.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he comes back with one complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Saints on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Breeze to throw again.
No!
Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Goddamn comeback!
That one good for 16 yards and a first.
Why, Jesus? Oh, they're so overpowered. It's complete bullshit.
To finish this one off after this. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Again, it's Breeze. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Calais Campbell in there to get him. And that's sack number 12 for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Breeze now to throw.
Oh, what?
Into the end zone.
Touchdown,
New Orleans.
I'd say.
Chester Rogers, his first touchdown on the year.
It was, but
and
damn.
The Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Good. Y'all good.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone.
God,
and a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that'll help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one for.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball.
Yeah, it was.
But I
Great
always
game.
think back to what all those old coaches say.
Nothing.
The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down
it's the benefits of playing a decent human being.
And they take a knee.
Hold on. All right, how you doing?
Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Jaguars, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4.
Look at that. We had the exact same number of passing yards.
Next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, my God. We both had perfect passer ratings. That's the craziest thing I've ever fucking seen. I've never seen a game where both quarterbacks had perfect passer ratings. I'm gonna take a picture of this and put it in the chat. Yeah, the one, remember the fumble in the end zone? Nuts. Westbrook was the hero of this game. 6 catches, 128 yards. Philly. Nah, I'm off today. I gotta work tomorrow. Alright, man. Good game again. Dude, me and Terry just had a barn burner. That shit's wild. Wow. Wow. Dude, both me and Terry had perfect passer ratings in that game. I've never in my life seen that. I did by 11. But yeah, fucking perfect passer ratings for both teams. And it wasn't like one of those, oh, well, he only threw like 3 passes. No, 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 no. We had 8 incompletions between the two of us. Both of us had 4 apiece. No interceptions thrown on either side. Both of us threw for over 300 yards. And a couple strikes. SNB. Fucking Nick Foles. Nick Foles went head up with Drew Brees and competed. Shit is wild, Bill. $158.3. Granted, I sacked him 4 times. I was never sacked. We were both over 75% completions. Leonard Fournette ran for over 100 yards. Billy, did you hear that? Leonard Fournette, 100 yards. Me, running. In... Okay, give me a sec. This shit's wild, bro! No, I know. He told me a few days ago he would have to go on auto for a bit because he had some family issues. Calais Campbell had 3 sacks and a forced fumble. Sadly, he didn't recover the forced fumble because that would have been my triple crown. Who did recover that fumble, actually? Dante Fowler did. Ready to advance. Alright, let me back out of SNB so I can jump over to GGFL real quick. That was fire. I'm telling you, that was honestly the most fun I've had playing a Madden game probably this year. You know how refreshing it is to play a decent human being? Any idea? Alright, let me see. Scrubbo. L Scrubbo. There he is. Toggle autopilot. Alright, give it a sec. He should be on auto. There it is. Alright, you're good to go.